Alright guys, today we are going to be talking about an anime that has ended that you wish never did. But first and foremost, go ahead and become part of the family if you like content like this, fiction, fantasy, then you're really right where you need to be. However, an anime that has ended that I personally miss is Sword Art Online. Yeah, hold up, I know, there's supposed to be another season coming out. I know it hasn't actually officially ended, so let me dive deeper into what I mean. When I mean an anime that has ended that I really liked, and when I say Sword Art Online, I kind of mean just that. That first season of Sword Art Online when they were actually in the game Sword Art Online. This is 100% what I mean that I miss. That first season, or at least that first half or 3/4 of that first season, is something we'll really never get back. I mean, the relationships that were built get carried on throughout the rest of the whole entire anime and really make a foundation of what that anime is going to be. Yes, I know this is kind of how animes work, or really TV shows in general. However, a lot of these relationships carry the whole entire anime throughout the whole show. And then we even see in other seasons, yeah, there's some villains that are from their own season, but majority of the time, there's villains that are from the very first season, from the very first game. And yeah, there were other seasons that were decent, but there will be nothing like seeing Kirito in a new cloak almost every other episode, just for him to whoop some ass. As well as seeing Kirito and Asuna's relationship bloom ever since, the second episode? Overall, you see a lot of relationships being built, a lot of character development, especially from these two. You know, you got in a Kirito, someone that had a lot of hope, had a lot of determination to get out of this game since the very first episode. However, due to things he went through, he started becoming very cold, antisocial, not really talking to people, helping out where he can, but not really becoming too close to anyone. And then Asuna having the exact opposite character arc, where in Asuna, she was very shy, very cold, not really talking to anyone in the first couple episodes, just for her to turn around and become one of the strongest, if not most important characters in SAO. So yeah, for me personally, there's just nothing like, or at least nothing quite like that first season. You know, all the characters that came in, all relationships that were built off of Kirito and his friends. They even had a kid, like, what the fuck? Yeah, this is just a show we'll never get back, or at least a time period in this show, in anime, that I don't think will ever happen again, and we'll probably never get back. You are so lucky if you were one of those few people who got to experience it when the episodes were first coming out. I had to experience it on Netflix after the fact, unfortunately, but I can just already know that was a beautiful time in anime. However, if there's an anime that you miss that isn't Sword Art Online, or a part of an anime that you miss that again isn't Sword Art Online, let me know. I'll read all of your guys' comments, and until next time.